Hi friends, Mindy here. I am about to pull out all of my cards from my little micro Bible here, and I just thought I would do a quick flip through of all the entries. I think I have about 20 or 25 here in my little micro Bible. You can see it's pretty chunky. I got this beautiful micro Bible, and it's covered in this beautiful fabric. I got this from Faith Heirlooms. And one of the things I love about it is I can just pull out all the little cards and then I can start over. So I have decided I'm gonna pull all these out and do a flip through. And what I'm gonna be doing is storing them in this box. This is actually designed for memory decks boxes or memory decks cards, but it's gonna be perfect for my little cards that I made. I got this from Bobby at Precious Memory Boxes on Etsy. I think they still have some up listed for sale, so I'll try to link her Etsy store down below. But again, they're 4 memory decks, but they're gonna hold my cards perfectly, so that's what my cards are gonna go in. And I just thought I would show you again. You can kind of see how chunky. I might be able to get a few more entries in, but I'm having to squeeze it to kind of even keep it that closed. So I thought I'd just pull them out and then I can start over. So this is just the New Testament and Psalms and Proverbs. So I'm just going to start here at the front. This is a card I did for Matthew 6:28-30. This is an image from Keys of the Kingdom printable. And then this one and this little clip, this is actually from Faith Heirlooms, and this is a printable of theirs. I think it was Hold Fast, I think was the name of it. I could be wrong, but anyway, this is Matthew 24:13, and I just printed the stickers, the printables on clear sticker paper, and then I also printed them on white cardstock. And so I love how this looks. And then I'll try not to take too long. This one is a little tag I made using some printables from 517 journals. This is for Luke 2:13-14. And this is another one from 517. And this down here I just made with a punch, actually. The We Are Member Keepers, the alpha punches. And this next one, this is also a Faith Heirlooms printable. And this is John 16:33, and I just used a piece of pattern paper. That's the thing I like about this size, is it's really good for scraps that you may have that you don't want to get rid of, or just little pieces of kits that you may have. I loved this hot air balloon. I didn't want to get rid of this scrap of paper from another project, and so I just turned it into a little card in my micro Bible. This one is Be Still. And then it has some other references here. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the shop where this one came from. This is just one that I created on white paper. This is another one using the Faith Heirlooms printables and a Faith Heirlooms bow clip. And they just have the scripture, 1 Corinthians 6:20 here on the back. Sometimes I decorate the back and sometimes I just write out the scripture. It just kind of depends. This one is 1 Corinthians 13. There's just some collage in the back. That's Tim Holtz tissue paper in the back that I just put on there. And then I didn't actually even write out the scripture because it's really in reference to this whole chapter. So I just did that. And then this one is one that I did with some fabric washi. The Apple of His Eye by Nanda. Her shop, she sells fabric washi. And that's what is right here. And then I got this sticker from Amazon, actually. And then on the back I have 2 Corinthians 5:17. Try not to take too long because there's quite a few cards in here. This one is Philippians 3:12. Just a really simple card with some faux stitching around the outside, just using some leftover printables. This one I really like. This is also a Faith Heirlooms one, and I did on the front, it just says holy, and then I put some washi tape down here, And then on the back, I love that they put, more of what makes you holy, not what makes you happy. This is 1 Peter 1, 14 through 16. It talks about being obedient. So I love that. This one is this is another Faith Heirlooms printable. And this is just some mixed media type paper. It's actually just a leftover bit, like when I have extra paint and stuff, I paint it onto a notebook, and then I can cut those up and use it for other things. And this is referring to Revelation 21, 1 through 4. That one. This one is another one that has some fabric washi from Nanda, and just created a little collage on the front. And then this is Psalm 25, 1 through 2. Just have that written down on the back. This one says trust, and on the back of it is Psalm 33, verses 12 and verse 18. Again, this is that same pattern paper that I had from another project. And I believe these are Faith Heirlooms as well. And then this one is my little coffee. I actually made this with just some ink and a little, like a pen cap, or like a spray bottle lid, and I just dipped it in some ink and made the little circles here. This is part of the printable, but anyway. And this is Psalm 94, 19, and I just put some washi on the back there. This one is Psalm 119, 11. Again, it's the same painted paper that I had, and then these printables from Faith Heirlooms, and this, like I said, is Psalm 119, 11. I have a lot in the Psalms here. And this one, which is Psalm 139, 7 through 10. And I have those written out. And I have the verses written out for the most part because I knew that I'd be pulling them out of my Bible here. And then I'll just start over. And then this one is Psalm 143, verse 8. This was actually a strip of paper that was left over from a Felicity Jane paper, and I just loved how this looked together, so I wanted to include it. So, you know, a little, because these cards are so small, you know, a few little scraps really end up decorating these cards really cute, and I wanted to save this paper because I just like how it looked together. This is actually the branding strip that you can cut off or use like as faux washi or whatever, and I just left it on there like that. And then this was a real simple one. These are actually clear stickers over like a watercolored background. They're a real simple statement. And this is Psalm 150, verse 6. This is from a printable, and then I just added the little pieces to decorate the back. Real simple cards. Sometimes I like to do little cards like this just to, if I have a verse that's on my mind, I just want to remember it, and just kind of spend some time with it, and then and just make a little card. And then I think this is the last one, and this is actually a little folder that I created. These are also Faith Heirlooms printables, and I had this little folder. It was actually manila looking, and I just painted the background and then added these printables, and it actually has several scriptures. So it has Proverbs 16:3, it has Psalms 119:11, it has Proverbs 6:20, and Deuteronomy 11:8, and then Psalm 37:31. So I'm just kind of referencing some of them. Some of them I wrote out, and then Deuteronomy 6 on the back. And this one is one of my favorites. I just like the little interactive folder aspect of that. So anyway, those are going to go into my little box over here. And now my Bible is back to normal, and I can start making some new cards. Again, it's a good way to just, if there's a scripture that's on your heart, and you know, just make note of it. Or it's also a good way if you're kind of feeling stuck creatively, you can take a verse and just make a little card. There's kind of no pressure on with these little cards, so because it's just paper, so you can just make something, and sometimes the act of just creating kind of gets the juices flowing, and you end up feeling more creative by the end of it. So Anyway, if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.